I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. As a ridge of high pressure continues to build east onto the plains, the warming trend continues and highs warm into the mid to upper 50s for tomorrow. The approach of low pressure results in a windy day Wednesday with a gust to around 40. Wednesday, our warmest day of the next week with highs nearly 20 degrees warmer than normal in the upper 50s to the mid 60s. Light rain amounts of 1/10 of an inch or less are possible for Wednesday night through Thursday, mostly along and north of I-80 with a wave of low pressure. Our daytime highs cooling slightly to the upper 40s to the 50s for Thursday and Friday. Cooler air this weekend brings the potential of some light snow or rain mix when the next disturbance swings through. Any snow accumulations expected to be an inch or less. Daytime highs drop to more seasonal levels in the low to mid 40s over the weekend. There are signs of cooler temperatures in the long-term forecast, but not overly cold. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures start warmer than normal the early part of next week before a trend of seasonal to slightly warmer than normal temperatures late next week through February 18th. Towards the middle of February in central Nebraska, daytime highs are typically in the low 40s with average overnight lows in the upper teens. Slightly above normal precipitation is predicted for Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through early next week before a slightly drier than normal outlook late next week through February 18th. Key weather factors impacting the markets include continued mild weather across the U.S. with several storms, a continuation of good crop weather in most of Brazil, and a return of rain to Argentina. Southeastern U.S. rains come to an end tonight, and that's followed by several days of mild dry weather. In the western U.S., the storm currently lumbering ashore drifts to the northeast, reaching the northern plains and upper Midwest by Thursday. The additional precipitation across the northern plains likely to ease some of the recent dryness. As additional Pacific moisture moves inland, midweek snow should blanket the northern plains while rain and snow lingers in the west. Southern California's flood threat should diminish tomorrow with any remaining heavy rain soon ending. Mild weather continues to dominate the central and eastern U.S. with little or no precipitation expected in the next 5 days across the central and southern plains, as well as the northern and mid-Atlantic states. Across the central and southern plains, long-term moisture deficits remain in some areas, but some upcoming active weather is expected to erase the deficits. For central Brazil, scattered rain continues this week. Southern Brazil may have to wait until this weekend for more widespread rain, but it could be significant. Normal intensity of rain across central Brazil should allow for a typical pace of field work in most areas. Drier weather last week in central Brazil allowed for good progress of soybean harvest and planting of second crop corn. Towards western Argentina, there was unexpected and decent rain that moved through this past weekend. Most of Argentina is still dry with continued temperatures around or over 100. Some isolated rain may occur over southern Argentina early this week before good rain moves into most areas late this week and weekend, and temperatures fall back to seasonal levels. The expected good rains in Argentina are needed to improve crop conditions after more than 2 weeks of dry weather and a week of triple-digit heat. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.